Continuing our New York Auto Show coverage, I'm with Ian Callum, who is the chief designer for Jaguar, in front of an absolutely gorgeous XK Jaguar. Thanks so much for being with us.
Pleasure.
It's fun to be here at the show, and what we'd like you to do is walk us around this gorgeous car and look at the nuance. Look at the thing that gives it its essential Jaguarness. If you could describe those things for us, that would be terrific. Because you design within some parameters, right? I mean, you have the heritage of Jaguar that you have to deal with. At the same time, you have to be new and leading edge and exciting. So let's walk through that. Tell us about it. Okay.
Well, there's really two elements to this car. First of all, it's a facelift XK. So we've got new headlamps, and what we've got here are much slimmer headlamps than we had before. We've got the new technology to get these really slim headlamps. Right. And I think the proportion of headlamps is very important these days. But what's really nice about this car, of course, this is the RS version, and this is all about performance. And what I'm really pleased about this car is that it really accentuates the performance element of Jaguar. We're a performance car company. Right. And our credentials need to be made quite clear. Made up front. Even more than ever before. And what's really interesting about this one is it's been designed over and above the standard car. It's been designed in the wind tunnel. So all these appendages you see, such as the lower spoiler and these vanes at the side, are all designed to give the car stability. This car is capable of over 300 kilometers per hour, which is about 185 or thereabouts. Right. So it's a very fast car. Absolutely. And I think just to give the visual aspect to performance credentials on a Jaguar, very, very important. So you've got these appendages at the front. Right. Talking through the rest of the car, we have a very subtle crease here. And it just disappears into the door. And I love the notion of lines in cars just sort of disappearing, coming back again. The most important part of this line is, of course, it reaches into the rear of the car, to these haunches. That's very much part of the Jaguar. Very animal. Very animal-like. Right. And then, but what's important about this is the cabin itself actually sits within the haunches, and it gives the wheels a fantastic stance. So when you're at the back of the car, you see this thing sitting proudly. This rear wing, again, it's designed in the wind tunnel, and every aspect of this surface here is all calculated to keep the car stable at very high speed. Right. And a lot of people look at it and think, is it really necessary? They think it's just some sort of visual cue, but it is necessary. This really is necessary. It works. And for that reason, I really enjoy it. I really like the idea of doing these things because there's a good solid reason for it. And very explicit about carbon fiber. Absolutely, I mean, put it up front. Carbon fiber, lightweight, and it's a beautiful material. It is really pretty. It's a really beautiful material. What else would you like to tell us about? Well, the other thing which is significant in this is we finally got the leaper, as we call it, the cat, on the back of the car. We've got it on XJ and XF, and now we've finally got it onto XK as well. So you'll always recognize a Jag with a cat on the back. We've changed the R badge. The R badge to me wasn't significant enough before, and we've made it bright green. I call it BRG, British Radical Green. Okay. And this is a badge, it's got this lime green to it. So when you see it from a distance, you'll just see that little lime spot coming out. Quad pipes, very important for the R version and for the RS version. And again, a little Venturi at the back to help some of the Again, some more carbon fiber. And more carbon fiber, So it's about performance credentials and how they work with the car. Finally, I've been pushing for this for a long time. Right. So and look at that. We've got this gorgeous sports seat. And not only that, but in this version, of course, we've got the carbon embossed leather. So the carbon theme really runs into inside the car. So we've got some other detailed changes in the interior, but this one in particular has got all the accent colouring, the blue piping. The essential Jaguarness. What has to be in a car to make it a Jaguar, and what do you leave out? In terms of the exterior style, a Jaguar needs to be simple, needs to be very pure. It needs to be easy in the eye. It can't be complicated. And it can't be overly controversial either. It's got to be simple, and it's got to be a statement that people naturally like. On the interior, it should be inviting, and it should be fun. When people get into a Jag, I want them to smile. And hopefully that's what this car will do. Things that make that happen. And you look at the other cars as well, we've got little things that happen in the interior of the car, such as the gear lever. I mean, for instance, the start button, when you switch the car on, it actually lights up and it glows with a heartbeat. Yeah, it kind of comes to life, almost literally. It's a fabulous car. Well, Ian Callum, thanks so much for talking with us. Thank you. Great to speak with you. Thank you. And stay with us for more KBB coverage of the New York Auto Show.